Tell me about like your experience owning these facilities
hmm
and also how Narcan has been implemented, if at all.
Yeah, well, we definitely have Narcan in every single one of our facilities, and it's readily available for anybody to use. Now, knock on wood, we haven't had to use it very often, but there have been occasions over the past 10 years that we've had to administer Narcan. And thank God it was in our house, and thank God it was in our facilities. There are so many organizations, Sparrow doing the same thing, but there are so many organizations going to bat trying to find free Narcan, give it out all over town, all over the city. So I think the more available it is and the more hands we can get it in, the more lives that are going to be saved.
Have you noticed any influx in the last year or so that's out of the normal?
I don't know that there's an influx. I personally haven't seen an influx. I guess for me, it's our phones are ringing off the hook. What I do think is that more and more community organizations are coming together to try to figure out how they can help. Um, the Lansing Police Department is doing a great job. There's a lot of local organizations that are really pulling their weight right now, and so I think the more vocal that we all just get about it. I think once upon a time nobody wanted to talk about addiction. It was just kind of one of those like stigmas that you just shied away from. Now it's very prevalent. It's all over. It's on the news. It's just everywhere that you look, somebody's talking about it. And I think that's really helpful. We could fill 10 RISE facilities. It's just we don't ever have enough beds, but we try to do the best that we can. We have just over 100 beds.
Wow, that is amazing. Over 100 beds.
Yeah.
And you guys are definitely doing what you can to help. I see that exhausting your resources, but I'm sure that takes a lot.
Yeah, we have an excellent staff. Our staff is great. The cool thing about our staff, and I was just talking to somebody about this, we only have 2 college degrees in this whole building and all of the staff that we have. And it's not to say that college isn't great, but it's just to say, like, I don't care about that. When I'm hiring, I don't care about a degree. I don't care about where you went to school. I care about what is your passion and have you lived through this. And all of our staff are all peer recovery coaches. They've all lived this. They've all been through RISE. We hire only our graduates. So it's just who better to work with as a client in this community than somebody who has been literally in your shoes, in the same facility, in the same organization, in the same community that you have, fighting the same battle that you have. So we're not learning from a book. We're learning because we've lived it.
What led you to this type of work?
Um, I had some rough times in high school and got hooked on drugs, hooked on alcohol. I mean, really, alcohol was more in my college days, but it was always some substance, and it just destroyed my life so many ways. Jail, rehab, DUIs. I mean, you name it. I was always in trouble, just not living the life I wanted. So when I sobered up, um, about 12 years ago now, I just wanted to I just wanted to impact people. I wanted to help some way, somehow, so that other people didn't have to go down the same road that I did. So my mom and I in 2015 opened up our first house here in Lansing, called it Rise, and within 3 months we had 3 to 4 houses. Within a year we had like 7, and currently, this is gonna sound terrible, but I don't even know. I think we have like, I want to say we have like 15 facilities in an apartment complex. So it just grew like crazy. Obviously, there's a huge demand for it. So we're just happy to be able to help people kind of get their lives back on track.
Do you think that there is like any stigma around Narcan?
Of course, there's stigma because you know why you would need it. If you have Narcan, it's because you may encounter somebody who has overdosed, or maybe you are actively using. I don't think it's a trophy by any means, but at the end of the day, it is saving lives, and that's what's important. I think that addiction has a stigma to it that is holding a lot of people back from being honest and getting the help that they need because they don't want to let their family down. They don't want to be called an alcoholic or an addict or one of these things. There's just the more we can break that, the better off we're going to be. And that's why I say all these organizations, you guys putting it on the news, opening up conversation about it, putting it in their hospitals, like this is all working towards the same goal, which is to allow people space to recover, heal, a voice, and to ultimately save and help people get their lives back on track. So it takes everybody. It's not just RISE, it's not just the hospital, it's not just the police department, it's not just the organization helping people get birth certificates. It's every single person has a piece of this fight.
Do you think you see it enough in Lansing and surrounding areas?
It's really funny. We own Ink Therapy. a tattoo shop in Frandor, and at one of our specials, we had all of a sudden it was like Narcan popped up, and so people are just leaving out free Narcan even at our tattoo shop, that just for specials. I mean, it's all over the place. It's just making sure that the people who need it can get to it.
Right.
And so I think that's important. And I think that's what the hospital is trying to accomplish. The more we can get it in everybody's hands, the more that we can distribute it, and for free, of all things, like that's excellent.
For free.
That's great.
Yeah, that's the key word right there.
For free.
Yeah.
That's right.